All right, now it is time for the January 2021 reading for Aquarius. What's up, Aquarius? How y'all doing, man? You ready? Aquarius season is just a few weeks away. We're still in Capricorn season currently as I'm recording, but your season's coming up. Are we ready? Anyway, if you all would like information on scheduling a personal reading, please look in the description of the video. Okay. Also, give my fitness trainer some love, man. He's got a new YouTube channel up and going as well. Got the New Year's resolutions? Got the New Year's resolutions, y'all? Are you interested in a spiritual approach to fitness? Okay. Well, his channel is in the description as well, so definitely go show him some love. Anyway, what do we got? We are going to do a reading for the past person, reading for the current person, and a reading for the new person. There y'all are. What's happening? Let me know. Did you all get notified? I'm curious. I don't know if the fact that I'm doing this on a different device now, I got a webcam and a computer, I don't know if it changes the way that behaves or not. But it seemed like Capricorn had a real slow time, people showing up. Anyway, let's see here. Past, current, or new. Which one's going to be first, universe? Oop. Eight of Cups reversed. That feels like past to me. Could be current for some of you. It could be the inability to walk away from something that maybe you should walk away from. But that's not what I felt immediately. I feel like somebody wanting to come back around here, somebody from the past. Okay, that you or they could have walked away here. It feels like somebody coming back. All right, so let's get 4 shuffles here. I got to go with my first intuitive nudge, you know. 1, 2, 2 more. So I'm going to read past here. Yep, the death card. Ooh, okay. Yeah, this is definitely some past energy here. Hang on. Bam. Okay. So I'm definitely reading this as past energy because that was my first intuitive nudge. Okay. I did kind of start to overthink it there for a second, but my first intuitive nudge said past. Okay. So I definitely feel like some of you, this could have been a twin flame connection. Okay, that's obviously not everybody. If I ever say that, I always have to make that very, very clear. Either way, though, twin flame or not, the connection was equally as intense. Okay, the both of you still feel a very, very intense connection here. It could have been a Scorpio that you were dealing with, but the person you're dealing with definitely feels like there's an incomplete cycle between the two of you. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, but they don't want you to think that they're vulnerable. They don't really want to open up and show you how much. I honestly feel like they're still in love with you. I really do. If the King of Wands wasn't here, I wouldn't say that because the King of Cups is in the reverse. But you see, the thing about the King of Wands, well, both the King and Queen of Wands, one thing about them is it doesn't really matter how they feel or what they're going through. They don't want you to know if they're vulnerable. They don't want to appear to be weak. They don't want to appear to be vulnerable. And that is very fiery in nature. But I mean, I think that what it is here with the 5 of Wands reversed and the 2 of Swords, they're afraid to reach out because they don't know where you stand. They don't know where you stand. They don't know if you're cool. Are you cool with them? They don't even know. You all are really, 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 really good at leaving people guessing like that. You're really, really good at it. Like, I have no clue how Aquarius feels. I really don't know, because very much similar. Okay, so again, when I said that the King of Wands right here doesn't really want to appear to be vulnerable, well, neither does the King of Swords. But the difference between air and fire is air signs, if you don't want nobody to know how you feel, you have this weird ability to just be able to flip off all reactions and just appear to be very, very cold. Okay, you could have an earthquake and a tsunami and a tornado going on inside of you, but somehow that part that connects your body language to your emotions, you know how to sever that, don't you? A lot of people don't. Like this person right here doesn't know how to do that. So they are more than likely probably cloaking themselves with a false emotion, you know? But either way, they still got their eye on you. They still watch you, but they're too afraid to reach out because they don't know where you stand. They really don't know where you stand. This is something I think that for the most part, most of you really actually are cool with this just being over, but they're not really. Let's look a little bit more at this person here. Let's look a little bit more at this past person Aquarius is dealing with. Actually, I just used this, didn't I? No, okay. Past person. That was the first spread. Never mind. Let's see. Look a little bit more at the past person Aquarius is dealing with. A little bit more. Past person. Okay. 10 of Swords. 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3 more. Okay, 7 of Swords reversed, yeah. They feel guilty. They feel a bit guilty. I do think that they're actually, wow, okay. So, yeah, this person is actually this feels like obsession. Okay, this is like obsession. They're like obsessed with you. Like they're not just like feeling a strong connection, which they do, but this is like obsession. But I think they 10 of Cups. Okay, they're obsessed with the idea of why things didn't work out, you know. But they know that if they try to reach out, they're afraid that you won't take too kindly to it, that you'll argue with them, or that you know what I mean? Like they don't really trust your reaction if they reach out. Okay. So I do think that they are planning a way to, like, I don't know, get your attention, or maybe try to, like, especially if this is somebody that you haven't talked to in a real, real long time. I do think that they're planning a way to try to break the ice, but I don't really think they're going to let you know right away exactly what it is that they're thinking or feeling. Okay, because again, they're afraid of how you're going to react or respond. They really don't know. They really don't know how you're going to react or respond. So that's kind of weird. Could be a Capricorn you were dealing with, or an Aries. I also have Aries here. But either way, I think that I don't really see anybody coming forward, though. Not for a while. Not for a while. Again, I think that this person more than likely is going to, like, for example, let's say you haven't heard from them in a while, and all of a sudden they like one of your pictures on Facebook or something. You're like, okay, where'd that come from? You know, like something to try to get your attention, or something to kind of break the ice, you know, is what I'm seeing here. But other than that, I think they're just afraid to approach you for whatever reason. What advice do we have? What advice do we have for Aquarius and this past person here? Advice. What advice do we have? Boom, the Page of Wands. Hey, maybe you should reach out. Hang on. 1, 2, and 3. Excuse me. Eight of Swords reversed. So don't ignore this person. Don't ignore this person. Maybe. All right, so take this how it resonates. Take this how it resonates, okay? Either A, you reach out. If you really, really feel it as strongly as they do, which I think you both do, but maybe you should reach out. Maybe you should be the one to reach out. Or if they try to get your attention, don't ignore them. Don't just ignore this and pretend that it's going to go away. It's not, okay? It's going to either have to be resolved in this lifetime, or you're going to be back in the next lifetime trying it again, okay? But don't let them play no games with you, okay? Don't let them play no games with you. If they do try to play one of their games like they've played from the past, prove them right. Yes, you will snap off and pop. Okay, with the Five of Wands here being a piece of advice, but don't let them keep playing the same games they played from the past. They definitely don't let no shit slide like that. But yeah, I think that some of you either A, need to reach out, or B, if they reach out, don't ignore them. Don't ignore them. There's a conversation that needs to be had between the two of you, I think. Okay, I really think that there is. All right, well, let's look at the current person Aquarius is dealing with. If you are not dealing with somebody current in your life, this is not for you. And like I tell everybody, if you are dealing with a current person and there's no issues between the two of you, this is also not for you. If you have somebody in your life and everything is hunky-dory, then you have no reason to be here, to be honest with you. Be all the way real with you. So anyway, having said that, let's see. What's the main issue between the two of you? The Knight of Coins. Okay, so things are moving a bit slow between the two of you, and they kind of feel a little bit closed off and well, not really closed off, but just too, like, we come together, we get together, you know, things are hot and heavy there for a while, and then all of a sudden, over time, next thing you know, you look back and where's the hotness and the heaviness, man? What happened? It's just boring. It's just like, okay, well, this is what we do every day. The routine, and man, ain't no, that's boring. What the fuck, dude? All right, let's get 3 shuffles here. 1, 2 more. Boom, the Tower reversed. Okay. What's the issue here? 10 of Cups in the heart of the spread, man. So there's, like, whatever this is, yeah, 2 of Cups, the Star reverse. Honestly, this is insanely positive, okay? There's the negativity right here is mainly because I think the two of you, for the most part, just let routine take over and started focusing more on other things and less on each other and less on the connection and less on love and all this stuff. Could be another Aquarius for some of you that you're dealing with. But yeah, you got the 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Okay. 6 of Swords reversed, Tower reversed. So I don't see this coming to an end. I don't see anybody moving on from this. But with the Magician in the reverse there, I kind of wonder if some of you who are in, you know, to more of a metaphysical, spiritual type of, like a perspective of the world, you're wondering if you've manifested something wrong. Some of you are wondering, like, well, like, what did I do? What am I not manifesting correctly? You know, some of you, there just doesn't really seem to be a bunch of fulfillment between the two of you because the two of you have taken your attention off of each other for so long that routine has taken over. Okay, routine has taken over. But I'm going to go ahead and pull the advice for this right here because that's one of the most positive spreads that I've seen in the past couple of days. Honestly, I think, let's see, who did I do earlier? Capricorn? Or Saggy, maybe? I don't remember. But one of the readings I did today had a pretty positive spread, but it's not very often. That looked very good. Let's see what advice we have. What advice do we have? Ooh. Advice. Okay, the Chariot. I'm sorry, the Chariot upright. Seven of Swords. Okay, so trust the process. Okay. Trust the process. I think a lot of you need to open up a little bit more too. Again, because one of the hardest parts about making this life work out in our favor is we have been kind of programmed over decades and decades and decades, just as humans in general, to work against ourselves. to work against ourselves, to take our creative powers and use them against ourselves. And we've been lied to and told that this is the way you get things done, and it's not. Okay. So one of the hardest illusions to work through is that if you want your outside world and your life to start working out in your favor, you have to change the frequency that you're on. You have to be the change you want to see. Okay. Even if you didn't appear to be the one who started it, which I'm not going to play chicken or the egg right now. I don't have time for that. But if you want a more open relationship, open up. Open up. Okay, well, if I expect you to do it, I'm going to start working on me and I'm going to do it. I'm going to start communicating better. I'm going to start opening up more. And it could take some time, but once I start changing the frequency I'm on and making that my new normal, I don't worry about what you're doing. Then your outside world will start to change in accordance to the frequency you're on, not the other way around. See, not the other way around, okay? But right now, you just need to trust the process and don't let everybody know your next move, okay? Don't let everybody know your next move. For the most part, do the best you can to fly under the radar, okay? Fly under the radar. All righty. See, we've done past person, current person, now new person. New person here. This is for Aquarians dealing with or interested in something new coming in. If you're not, this ain't for you. Okay, the Judgment. Cool. Good deal. Divine intervention for some of you. Two more shuffles. Two more. Okay, yeah, see the Wheel of Fortune. Tower card. This is going to come very, very suddenly and unexpectedly. Okay, Six of Swords in the reverse. Okay. All right, so this is going to come very, very suddenly and unexpectedly right here, but I'm really feeling like I see some past stuff coming up here. I see way too much past stuff happening. Okay, this is divine intervention right here. But the problem here is I think that this looks like a bump contract to me. Okay, this looks like a bump contract. So I think a lot of you are, whatever new is coming in is in, and how many of you have come to me for a personal reading in the past couple of days and I've read a situation similar to this for a lot of people? This is happening a lot here lately. A lot. Okay. Either way, though, I'm going to go ahead and tell you straight up, I don't think this is going to be anything that was supposed to be long term. Okay. But a lot of you need help being pushed off onto a path. Okay. And that's what this is. That's what this is here. This is one of your many very near and dear soulmates. But from a human level perspective here, it looks like I don't really think this is going to last very long. Somebody here, one, the other, or both of you, is too hung up on the past. For some of you, you're too hung up on a past person here. Okay, and somebody from the past is coming back and you're walking away. For others of you, it's the person that you're dealing with. Somebody here is still too hung up on the past and they're walking away because they can't move on from the past, and they're somebody's attempting reconciliation with a past person. This isn't going to last very long. But with the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment right there, this looks like the type of situation that you come together with this person and it pushes you off onto a very specific path. It's like kind of like a domino effect, a butterfly effect, this person here. But it really doesn't look like it's anything that's going to last very long at all. Not from what I'm seeing so far. Not really. Anyway, what advice do we have? Advice. What advice do we have? Excuse me again. The Ace of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. Take your time. Whenever, especially if it's something that, I mean, again, like I've said, the most important things that come to you from out of left field. Okay. But this is like beyond left field. Like if something comes to you that really like your immediate gut instinct is no. You might want to take it slow. Take it slow and see what your intuition is telling you. I don't think this is anything that's supposed to last very long. And I think a lot of you know this. So don't enter into this with well, my gut's screaming no, but who knows? We'll see what happens. Don't do that. Don't do that now. Okay. So boom, Queen of Cups reversed. Queen of Wands. Yeah, don't open up too much to this person here. There's the Judgment card, like I said. Keep it at communication right now. Don't get too emotionally involved. Don't get too emotionally involved. Don't have your guard up. I mean, this is only something that has as much power as you give it. Okay? But yeah, there's definitely something new coming in here for you all that if you accidentally decide to wander down this path too far, it could turn ugly. It could turn ugly because somebody's walking away from this. Somebody's definitely still hung up on the past and walking away from this. And the more emotionally involved you get, the more drama it's going to cause in your life. Okay? So keep it at communication. Keep them at arm's distance and don't get too emotionally involved. All right? Anyway, I feel like the messages my Aquarians needed to hear have come through. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. Let me do a quick skim through here. I don't think I missed any super chats, did I? That's the hard part about this new setup, y'all. That's because I got my screen all the way over here at the corner of the table. Usually I was working off my phone and everything, comments and everything was just right in front of my face, right there with the camera. But all right, I didn't miss any. So I don't want to, like, if you super chat, I don't want to like miss you or anything like that. Anyway, though, if you've super chatted in the past, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to look in the description of the video for information on scheduling personal readings. Okay? Everything you need to know is all down there. Other than that, though, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thanks again for tuning in and showing love. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all have a good one.